Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's first question is, graph on a number line the values of x that satisfy 7 plus x, which is greater than or equal to 2x, plus 3, which is greater than 12 minus x. So basically, sorry if y'all are like the people who have pet peeves about wrong grammar usage. You are going to have to split this equation. Well, you don't have to, but it's easier to, it saves time, stuff like that. Split the equation into 2 bits. Basically, these two will be 1 bit, and then these two will be the second bit. It just makes it easier to solve in general, to be honest. You could also solve it as a whole, just take a little bit more time. And when you're on a competition where time is scarce, you gotta speed things up. I can't snap, but I would snap. But that would also probably break the microphone. So, 7 plus x greater than or equal to 2x plus 3. Minus 3 minus x, 4 greater than x. So that's the first part. And you might be like, but Lon, how does that correlate to literally anything at all in the second equation? Well, we can actually get the second equation down to also x is greater than something. And then we can just piece it together like a puzzle, you know? So, second equation, 2x plus 3. Or you might not be. Who knows, honestly, because I'm not there with y'all right now. So minus 3. So 2x greater than 9 minus x plus x on both sides. 3x, 9, x greater than 3. So we're going to piece this all together. So 4 greater than or equal to x greater than 3. So now we're going to graph it, on which this can be 3, this can be 4. Oh, that is a big space for 1. But who cares? This is a closed dot, if you can tell. This is an open dot. And the line is all the possible values that x can be, which is actually quite a lot if you think about how many decimal points are in that tiny little space. This one is drastically different than the first one, but you still have to graph, so who cares? So I explained somewhat in a previous video about some problems which have like 2 answers. Not really like the inside, not like the graph kind of answers, like not the decimal points, but like 2 answers of which point that you have to solve out of one equation, basically. So, when you see this equation, if you have a number, well, you can't have a 0 on the bottom. You guys all know that, right? If x plus 7 is greater than 0, not greater than or equal to, because as I said, you can't have a equal to 0 on the bottom. But if x plus 7 is greater than 0, x plus 7 is greater than 0, then to make this equation work, 2x plus 2 has to be greater than or equal to 0. But on the other hand, if x plus 7 is less than 0, then 2x plus 2 has to be less than or equal to 0. Or else it's not going to be equivalent anymore. Or not really equivalent, but the expression won't work anymore. So that means that there are actually 2 ways of solving this problem, and there are 2 different answers. For example, on this problem, it's going to turn into x is greater than negative 7, right? And on this one, it would be, if you move the 2 to the other side, so 2x has to be greater than or equal to negative 2. So x greater than or equal to negative 1. And since we're looking for something that would fit both terms, if it was greater than negative 7, but it also has to be greater than or equal to negative 1, we're obviously going to take greater than or equal to negative 1, because that also fulfills the greater than or equal to negative 7. On the same hand, well, on a different hand, but also sort of on the same note, we can solve this problem, this one, as x is less than negative 7. And this one is also sort of the same as x is less than or equal to, not 0, -1. But this time we're actually going to take the -7 because this fulfills both the -1 and the -7 obligations that we need for this problem. So that is our two different solutions. So you guys can't really forget that, or else you won't be able to graph because, you don't have 2 points. So our 2 points right now are, let's say this is 0. Just as like a little marker. This is -1. And this is -7. Since -7 is an open dot, it's going to go this way. This is -1. This is a closed dot because it's greater than or equal to. Goes that way. That's our solution. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new. Smiley face. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!